Doug the Merchant. Show me your wares. Battle Axe plus. I think we can sell this as well. So these are just regular bows. Can sell them. Masterwork. Just regular masterwork weapons. Nothing too special about those. These I would keep. This one as well. Yeah, regular pressed blades plus 1. Nothing special there as well. Padded armor plus 3. Liked armor, padded. Maybe keep this one as well as the robe. Liked shield plus 3. I think we can sell this one. Nothing too special about this. The rings of protection plus 1 can go. Mighty Fist Cloak of Resistance plus 1 can go as well. Those bracers I would keep. Alright. Good. We can have another look at these weapons. Maybe something for Amiri? The Duran's Great Glove? What does this one do? Deterrence. Immunity to shaken and sickened condition. Attacks with this weapon get +3 enhancement bonus on both attack and damage rolls. Yeah, enhancement. Immunity to shaken and sickened conditions. Yeah, okay, well. Maybe instead of the shock sword. Battle axe, I think we can sell. Yeah, nothing special about this one. Yeah, but these one I just would hang on to. So, sister, we found your other sister. I found your sister in the sepulchre of forgotten heroes.
Thank you for your help. I hope she's all right.
She's alive and well, and she'll return soon. She asked me to give you this incense burner.
That's strange. What could keep her away for so long? I suppose it is no matter. I'm just happy to know she's all right. Thank you for taking care of her.
In due time.
This whole land looks like one big burial ground.
Okay, he doesn't have anything. Okay, we leave then. Maybe heading south next. All right, Chad. Let's see if we can find the way to the Forsaken Mound. A 7-hour journey. Runefarer, hello there. Thank you, quite nice. Thank you for asking. I hope you had a nice day so far. And welcome. Okay, we can't evade this encounter. We will have to fight. So, what do we have here?
Their life ends here.
Stone Elemental? Elder Earth Elemental? Okay. We might start off with a Scorching Ray. It's too far away for that.
This will hurt.
Just going to let it come a bit closer then.
Let us strike as one.
Let it come closer. Move over there. Hopefully he takes the bait and attacks Valerie. Moving our priest. Then maybe one Scorching Ray and one Magic Missile, and here we go.
Do not falter.
Woo! Quite a range with his melee attack there. So this should be it. Ah, nearly. Nearly. Doing pretty well. I'm further into the game. Okay, I see, I see. This point is about the furthest you've gotten in previous playthroughs. Interesting. What made you stop there? What made you stop and start over at this point? Without spoiling anything, of course, please. Yeah, we're currently in the chapter 4, I believe. The Vanishing of Varnhold is the name. So we are on the utmost western, eastern edge of the map. Doing some exploration there and some... Yep, the Drunken Rage. That's most unfortunately, I can't take care of this. Something new came up in our barony, okay. At least we now have the path to this Forsaken Mound. I'm taking a quick look back to our barony. What's going on there? Just wanting to mess with builds. Ah, I see. I believe there is an DLC that you can buy which allows you to do exactly that, right? With the Tenebros Deaths. I don't know how this DLC is titled exactly, but kinda like a dungeon, a roguelike dungeon runner where you just kinda create your own party and just adventure on as you wish. I believe you can play this mode from the main menu as well, so you don't have to do it during your main game. Improved diplomacy. We've got this one. Nice. So support. Quite some support quests there, which I can't take care of. Okay, that's about it. Heading back. Maybe we can check this Linum grave first. After we've rested. Let's manage our party real quick. Maybe we can instead keep Valerie, maintain armor. Valerie adjusts and repairs her armor and gains a +1 circumstance AC in the first battle within 12 hours. The effect extends to +1 additional battle for every 4 levels Valerie gains beyond level 1. Maybe. Could be helpful. Could be helpful. Hydra Eyes, Smoked Trout, and Hydra Paid. +1 bonus to AC for a day. We could try this. Let's go to the mall today! It's more fun to see how build fares in the actual game. Ah, I see. Especially on hard and difficult. Okay, okay. So. We begin resting now.
Not like other Longshanks. Talks little. Good.
Yeah. Nice. Hydra Paid. Is this supposed to be Hydra Plate? What is it paid? Me no English native speaker. The giant skeleton of a Linum, a gigantic monstrosity that somehow found its death in the Dunsward Plains. Wind and sun have whitened the bones of this majestic beast. The bleached ribs extend into the air like strange trees, and the moss-draped skull even now instills horror in the hearts of those who see it. The ground around the skeleton has been stomped flat by the mastodons that often wander these plains in search of food and shelter. Let's take a look there. And hello again, Governor Elaine! How was your day? Okay, so I hope we are not going to see a living Linum still roaming around here. But just in case, I have my cold iron dagger to finish it off. So, we're taking a look around. Day was okay. Okay is better than bad. I take it. That's good to hear. What a nice mastodon. Oh! Quaggy, look at this! So... interesting, yes. I have slain one of those before. Mastodon steak. No. No. No, you... Game developers, no, you don't hide a recipe for mastodon steak right in the middle of a peaceful group of perfectly fine and beautiful mastodons. That's evil. That's very evil. I'm not going to slay those mastodons now. No. But I do copy the recipe for later. Maybe, just maybe, okay? We just find some dead mastodons. Okay? That we can eat. I'm not going to slay these beautiful creatures.
Me keep.
Which are instinct, unfortunately. In our world, IRL, for steaks. No, sir, no. They just open up options for the more evilly aligned players, that's all. Yes, in about 45 minutes my class will begin, so we don't have that much time left for now, I'm afraid. Maybe, just maybe, I will come on. I will come online again later on this evening. Can't promise you it. Maybe, just maybe. So, traveling there. Taking a look at the Forsaken Mound now. Okay. Do you want to enter this location? Wait a moment. The Forsaken Mound is an ancient tomb with a vile reputation. By day, the mound seems grim but peaceful, as any resting ground should. However, according to travelers careless enough to camp nearby for a night, footsteps and moans can be heard from the ruins after darkness falls, and local legends tell of restless souls wandering the hall of the mound, forsaken by their ancient gods. Let's go there. I'd love to see that. Yeah, I'd love to see what now. Evil options? The tomb, built within the hollowed rocks by ancient Cyclops, was safely hidden from casual searchers. The path to it was skillfully concealed by lush vegetation. If we hadn't known exactly where to look, we would have just passed it by, never even suspecting it was there. The entrance was covered with a huge stone slab that seemed to merge with the stone wall, but disheveled bushes and torn ivy shoots implied that it had been recently moved. We said the word given to us by the defaced sister. Kaheb means darkness. It's an ancient forgotten word from an ancient forgotten language, like a time-bleached bone from some unknown beast out in the wilderness. After speaking the word, the stone slab smoothly and almost soundlessly moved aside, opening the entrance to the damp, musty darkness. To avoid being trapped inside, we propped the door open with large stone, which proved a smart decision. As soon as we stepped inside, the door shuddered and tried to close behind us, but the stone kept it in place. Behind the door was a spacious corridor, obviously built for creatures much larger than humans. This air smelled damp, and the stone walls, decorated with bas reliefs and carvings, were completely covered with a disgusting oily mold. We cast fireball. No, the class in a bit. I want to see how Uni looks from inside. Interrupted by the plague that is 2020. Well, it's an online course, Lichtchen, because for this semester I'm not even visiting my university. I'm just learning from home. Like a good boy, I don't leave my house for anything but buying groceries. Yeah, that's kind of not allowed. Lore, nature check. I carefully examined the mold on the walls. I guess that would be wise to do. I guess it's flammable. Succeeded at a lore nature check. Sometimes the fungus in a dungeon proves more dangerous than any monster. So many adventurers suffocated on poisonous spores, got burned, or were disintegrated on the spot, just because they never thought to open a botany textbook. Fortunately, the mold in this tomb, though sticky, smelly and disgusting, was completely harmless. Armed with this knowledge, we carefully searched the corridor for traps. Succeeded. Tombs and traps always come as a pair, like pen and ink, or barbarians and rage, or officials and bribes. This tomb was no exception. Sure, there weren't any pressure plates on the floor or bundles of stones waiting to fall on our heads, but under the layer of mold was a hidden magic sign, the kind you shouldn't look at. Having finished our search, we... Oh! Babson! Thanks for the raid! And hello, Muri! I didn't even see you were streaming. I hope you had a nice comeback World of Warcraft stream, and hello there. Muri, welcome back. And the Babson, back in black. Wave high. Hello there. Hello, hello, hello to the Raiders. We are playing a bit of Pathfinder Kingmaker here, nice RPG. Hello there, Babson! I hope you had a nice day. I hope your stream was doing fine. I guess I have to activate some sort of announcement or notification for your streams, though. Hello there. So, what are we going to do? The tomb was no exception. Sure, there weren't any pressure plates on the floor or bundles of stones waiting to fall on our heads, but under the layer of mold was a hidden magic sign, the kind you shouldn't look at. Having finished our search, we checked the corridor for magic. Hidden beneath a layer of mold on the wall, something shone bright through magical vision, radiating a strong necromancy aura. It was almost certainly a magic trap, like one of those signs you shouldn't look at. Taking that into account, we moved ahead down the corridor. A huge sarcophagus was placed in the middle of the burial chamber, its lid lying on the floor nearby. Inside was a gigantic skeleton. Its skull stared hollowly with its single huge eye socket, and its bony fingers were clenched around a small brass incense burner that also looked like a one-eyed skull. Near the sarcophagus was the slim figure of a woman wrapped in a grey cloak. She wasn't breathing, and it didn't take much looking to discover her cause of death. The Cyclops had left a nasty surprise for anyone who dared come to rob their graves. Near the skeleton's head was a magical symbol of death, carved directly into the sarcophagus surface. It must have killed the sisters the instant she opened the lid. Luckily for us, it was a single-use trap. We... Lore Religion examined the crypt and the incense burner to try to understand why the sisters would need all this creepy stuff. Succeeded! Judging from the wall carvings, the builders of this gloomy place must have venerated Charon, the godlike archdaemon of death. Similar incense burners were used in his servants' rituals. The smoke coming from the eye socket was meant to symbolize a soul flying to him. Were the sisters conducting some ritual, maybe even trying to summon Charon himself? Terrible. After exploring the tomb, we can try it. Examine the body of the sister. Succeeded! Nice one. When we removed the cloth from the dead woman's face, it sent a chill down our spines. She literally had no face. Instead, there was a rough grey surface, looking something like a roughly made clay mask. 2 holes instead of eyes, a hole instead of a nose, a crack instead of a mouth. What power could have done that to her? Having examined the body, we discovered the dead woman wasn't human. She was fey, most likely a nymph, deformed by some unknown magic. She had nothing of interest on her, so we took the incense burner and left the tomb, which had also become the burial chamber for the very person we'd been searching for. Okay, so we found this relic here. I'm not so sure anymore if we should actually return this relic to the sisters. They could have evil intent with it. Performing some sort of dark ritual. Gates to the Valley of the Dead. Do we want to take a look there? The enormous ancient gates obstruct the road leading into the towers of Lebanese. The awe-inspiring building looms over the plains, dwarfing the nearest mountains in comparison. It is a grim memento of an ancient race that once ruled these lands. In the shadow of the gates, even the air seems stale. The wind blowing from the Valley of the Dead beyond carries with it the sense of dust and decay. There's an eerie silence in this place. There are no sounds of wildlife. Sand and flaccid grass muffle footsteps. Even the howl of the wind through the gate sounds. Let's take a look there. Take a look there. Can we even... We can enter the location. Interesting, interesting. What might we find in this place? What is here? There are faint inscriptions on the stone surface, worn away by time and weather. Yellowed ancient bones lie scattered among the sparse grass and shade. Little perception check here, shouldn't be too difficult. Still, let's save first.
Done.
There are tracks in the dirt. Numerous people on foot passed through the gate into the valley not long ago. Maybe this is where Mager Vorn and all the people of Vornhold have went. So we are facing undead Cyclops, an old Cyclops, maybe mage from the past, long dead. We encounter a doorway to a so-called Valley of the Dead. We have a town of all the inhabitants missing, and we see a lot of footsteps pass through this gate lately. Combining all those hints, I would say probably, most likely, maybe the missing people of Warnhold all ended up on the other side of this door. Maybe by some spell they were under under the mind control of some ancient wizard. And there's this goddamn raven again! A towering gate blocks your path. The pillars flanking the gate are carved from the mountain itself, and both the gate and pillar rise so high they are obscured by the mists above. The gate is sealed, but you see no lock, not even a handle. Study the gate. Gates are covered with ancient inscriptions and disturbing depictions of worship and sacrifice. But the inscriptions are far above eye level, so much so you have to take a few steps back to see them. In the center where the two gates meet, there's a circular protrusion. Set into it are 3 black hooks. 3 black hooks. What is a protrusion? Ausbuchtung in German. Interesting. Unerwartet super cool. Nice. Examine the circular protrusion. Your initial idea that some ancient lock lay in the center of the gate proves wrong. The gate is sealed, a solid wall with neither lock nor latch nor keyhole. Perhaps the gate was not meant to be open. It was meant to seal something inside. Study the hooks set into the protrusion. The gate seems built for giants and their kin, but yet 3 small hooks are set in a circular protrusion in the gate 5 feet off the ground. If this gate was meant for giants, it is odd they set the hooks so low. Peering closer, you see the hooks bear traces of soot and ash. Knowledge Arcana. Try to translate the inscriptions on the gate. Succeeded. Many of the words are lost to time and weather, but you make out some glyphs and symbols you recognize, and from there manage to piece together the inscription. In darkness the doors open, in murk truth reveals itself, in gloom death steps into the hall. Darkness, murk and gloom. Attempt to decipher the images on the gate. Succeeded. Depicted on the gates are 3 cyclops, great giants clad in ceremonial garb. They stand before an image of the gate, which is open. Each cyclops is holding aloft a lantern. It looks to be a cyclops skull. Incense burner. Step back from the gate. That's what they are looking for. They need those to open up this gate. Examine the gate pillars. Massive pillars rise high up into the mist. You can barely imagine the power it would take to build this gigantic structure.
A mere touch of my master's power. He commands armies, slaves, slaves, servants, shapes mountains to his will. This is a monument to his reign, and his reign will come again.
The raven makes a rattling call. Examine the left pillar. The pillar stands on the windward side, though it is more weathered than the rest of the gate. You can faintly make out the remains of inscriptions once used to cover the pillar, but they are so faded by wind and the elements as to be unreadable. Study the right pillar. Time and weather have failed to destroy the bas-relief that rises from the foot of this pillar, and winds its way up into the mist. The pillar is covered with intricate geometric patterns, images of lotuses and other flowers, mysterious figures performing strange rituals. The attention to detail is amazing. You'd need hours to examine every image. Step away from the pillars. Shout out your name, throw a stone at the gate. Your shout echoes repeatedly off the mountains at the gate. As the last echo fades, there is a moment of silence. Then from the valley comes a strange sound, a mixture of howling and cawing that echoes sharply off the rock walls. Throw a stone at the gate. The stone flies in an arc, hits the gate and thuds on the ground. You wait several moments in awkward silence, but nothing happens. A reminder there. Leave. Okay. So, yeah, this is where our adventure will lead us later on. This is where we will need those instant burners. And I don't know what the intention of these three sisters is. Or four sisters. These sisters. Good or bad. I believe they might be under some sort of mind-controlled spell. This could all be a huge mistake. To provide them with these burners. Shivering glade. Even during warm weather, a traveler passing through this place would feel a supernatural chill crawl across their skin. On top of that, an eerie silence dominates the place. There are no bird songs or even the buzz of insects to be heard. Good. Interesting. We are going to take a look at that and what's up in our barony next time. Next time on the stream. For today, this shall be enough. So I'm going to prepare for my online class in half an hour. Maybe get a little something to eat. Well. And maybe just probably not. Probably I'm not going to stream later on tonight. Maybe I'm just going to take the evening off then. We have streamed for 5 hours today. I think that's quite a good time to end it here for today. And maybe get be back here tomorrow. Fridays are a bit straining, a bit exhausting for me. So let's see, maybe tomorrow a quick stream, maybe on the weekend. But I do believe within the next couple of days, if nothing horrible happens. Something. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I would be very happy to see you again next time when we continue this adventure or any other adventure. Thank you for being here, Lichtchen. Thank you for the raid, Babs, if you're still here. And thank you all for stepping by. Thanks, Quaggy, for being here. And I wish you all a happy Thursday evening. Or a happy Thursday day, whatever it is at your time zone. So, do we want to raid anyone else? Elaine, thank you for stopping by. Let's see if we can raid anyone. Right now. So... How about... we're going to raid Kuma, who's playing some World of Warcraft Shadowlands right now. You might be interested in it. Even if you're not interested and want to leave again, maybe just say hi before you do so, before you are off on your way to explore the nearly endless depths of Twitch on your own. But nevertheless, have a nice day, and maybe see you later again. Then take care. Bye bye.